The fall of Constantinople in 1453 was one of the most pivotal moments in history. It marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, the rise of the Ottoman Empire, and the dawn of a new era. But what if I told you that one of the most overlooked factors in this historic event wasn't just military strategy or advanced weaponry, it was astrology? Yes, astrology. The stars, the planets, and even a lunar eclipse may have played a critical role in Sultan Mehmet II's seemingly impossible victory. For over 1,000 years, Constantinople stood as an indestructible fortress. Its massive walls, stretching 14 miles, had repelled 22 sieges by some of history's most feared conquerors: Attila the Hun, the Arabs, the Persians, and even the Crusaders. The city's defenses were so advanced that they were considered impenetrable. Its harbor, the Golden Horn, was protected by an enormous chain that made invasion by sea impossible. But in 1453, a 21-year-old sultan from a relatively small Turkish kingdom, Mehmet II, achieved what no one else could. He breached the walls, conquered the city, and ended the Byzantine Empire. How did he do it? Mehmet's military advantages were staggering. He had an army of over 100,000 soldiers, including the elite janissaries, against just 7,000 Byzantine defenders. He brought 70 massive cannons, including the legendary Basilica, one of the largest cannons ever built. His navy of 320 ships dwarfed the Byzantines' meager fleet of 40. He even built siege towers and dug secret tunnels to undermine the city's defenses. But despite these overwhelming advantages, the siege was a disaster for the Ottomans. The Byzantine defenders, though vastly outnumbered, fought with incredible determination. They repaired their walls faster than the Ottoman cannons could destroy them. They used Greek fire to burn Ottoman ships and siege towers. Even Mehmet's secret tunnels were discovered and destroyed. Ottoman casualties were catastrophic. Some estimates suggest 18,000 soldiers were lost on the first day alone. By late May, after 6 weeks of fighting, Mehmet's campaign was on the brink of failure. His advisors urged him to retreat and accept a tribute from the Byzantine, but Mehmet refused. He had one last card to play: astrology. On May 22, 1453, a lunar eclipse occurred. To the Byzantine, it was a terrifying omen of their city's doom. To Mehmet and his court astrologers, it was a sign of victory. Astrology played a significant role in the Ottoman Empire, and Mehmet relied heavily on his astrologers. They had carefully chosen the dates for the siege based on the stars, and they assured Mehmet that the eclipse marked the turning point. Just days after the eclipse, an eerie event shook Constantinople. A thick, unseasonal fog enveloped the city, and mysterious lights appeared around the dome of the Hagia Sophia. To the terrified residents, it seemed like the Holy Spirit was abandoning the city. To the Ottomans, it was a divine confirmation of their impending victory. On May 29th, under the guidance of his astrologers, Mehmet launched his final assault. He led his elite janissaries into battle himself, risking his life to inspire his troops. This time, the Ottoman cannons breached the walls at the St. Romanus Gate. The Byzantine, already demoralized, were overwhelmed. Emperor Constantine XI died in the battle, and the city fell. Mehmet's victory was not just a military triumph, it was a moment that changed the course of history. He transformed Constantinople into Istanbul, the new capital of the Ottoman Empire, and ushered in a golden age for his people. But was it all due to military strategy and technology, or did the stars truly guide Mehmet to victory? Astrology was deeply embedded in the culture of the time. Mehmet's court astrologers likely used electional astrology to choose the most auspicious dates for the siege. They may have even employed astrological magic, creating talismans and rituals to harness the power of the lunar eclipse. The eclipse itself, with its unique planetary alignments, was seen as a moment of immense power. Medieval astrological texts describe such eclipses as harbingers of destruction, especially when combined with Mars, the planet of war. In the end, Mehmet's faith in astrology paid off. Overwhelming setbacks, he achieved the impossible. The fall of Constantinople was not just a military victory, it was a moment where the stars aligned for a young sultan who dared to dream big. The fall of Constantinople reminds us that history is shaped by many forces: strategy, technology, culture, and sometimes even the stars. What do you think? Was Mehmet's victory written in the stars, or was it simply the result of determination and innovation? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more fascinating astrology stories from history.